I looked into it a bit, and I think I made a mistake trying to load this in the current version. I guess we're going to find out if this works. I looked around a bit at what other people have done videos of this one now, this map, and a couple of things that they got to happen didn't happen for me. I think it's a command block thing. I still got some stuff. Huh, wonderful, that's back. Okay, that's what yeah, so I've got these 4. I think that I get the other 2 from the Ghast, which I have to spawn, relying on command blocks. So meanwhile, I got that tree, the very last leaf block that that was available. Finally gave me 1 sapling, and I was able to, you know, expand from there. I also, there's this lake, well, there's a pond down here. There just always was. Hang on. This is not what you're seeing. There it is. I don't know if I got a shot of it earlier, but that little pond was here all along. I tried fishing in it, and it's just, I mean, it's small, so this was just kind of a depression in the layout, so I just filled it in with water. And I've got, you know, been catching a few things, got some stuff set up to feed me. Thinking about it, I'm not exactly ready to go after a Ghast because I don't have a bow. If I'd done this in the way the first time I saw the Ghast, and I guess I was back in 111, well, where we are now, in fact. There was a when by the time I got here, I'd gone off and done some other stuff. There's a bow somewhere that's fairly special that I was able to get. But thinking about it, I happen to know where some string would be, somewhat obviously. I'm still not sure how these monsters, well, apart from the random, like that one. Shut up. Can I rewind it before the combat update? That probably would. It used to be if you rewound to, or, you know, rolled back to an older version. By the way, where did you come from? That anything you had in your inventory at the time, and for that matter in crates, that's why I checked on the box backpack. Oh, it would just sort of disappear, like it never had existed. I found that out once. I was playing some version of Skyblock, and actually I think it was the one I've done a series on, but it was a couple of years ago. It wasn't that one, it was the one Megatrain had made. Anyway, I had got a horse for some reason, and when I rolled it back to whatever version was earlier than the one I was using, because his map benefited from being an older version, everything was gone, and the only thing I still had was a horse, which didn't have any armor on it. It was a different color, so that was just weird. Not really the point of anything. I'm a little concerned at any time about rolling back to older versions in a map I've already started. I really should have just started this in 111. I probably would have. It just didn't really occur to me, and it's something of a hassle to bother rolling it back. You have to shut everything down, and then, well, if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Probably. The Ghast ought to be down here at this point. No, I'm in the wrong place. What is down here, I would think. Yeah, there we go. Well, spiders aren't hard to find. What do I... How thick is that wall? Let's just do this. And nuts, I was wrong. If I can get I don't want to. I want to be able to put the glass back. I can't put the glass back. That's my point. I'll just go in this way. It's kind of what I did to get to the. Well, I guess okay. I was just going to steal some cobwebs off the walls, but if you're going to attack me either way, I might as well. Of course you are. You're a spider. I just at this point don't appear to have any string anywhere near me. I think I have some back at base, but... Okay, done by. Oh, incidentally, what the hell? Okay. There's spiders, they're not going anywhere. Alright. Give me that thing. Get this out of my way, incidentally. And let's, I don't have a system anymore, damn it. I really, really like the automated, well, automated. The, yeah, I guess it kind of is, the ability to, just click over to the side and get stuff made for me. It's more or less pure laziness. There's very little I have to put much thought into how to construct it. But, you know, probably some things I never use, like daylight detectors and, you know, I'd have to put some thinking, and I think it uses nether quartz, and, or just quartz, really. It's not like there's another kind. Where you're wrong. There it is. So if I'm right about, you know, I've got stuff that I had in 1.12.2, so that's where I'm happy so far. There's a command block under here, and I think if I open this, that's what triggers the Ghast. I'll know in a sec. Yep. And therefore, and I have 10 arrows, and that's an issue. Hi. Come on. Do I, like, have to shoot at him first? Can you not see me through the glass? You've got me. Yeah, not today, Satan. So, that's done. Damn it to hell. And now I could use a reminder on... Yeah, that'll work. Or I could have made a plate, which would have been... Oh, I don't have a way back out now, but that's cool. And then I think... I hope that... What do I... Yeah, you should give me that. I will figure this out one way or another. Possibly. Get the hell up. Oh, there is, by the way, some darkness in here. What do we got? Oh, and without my... See, that's a good example. I can't think of too much. I hate this stuff. That I could be using gas tiers for. I'm sure there's some kind of... Well, I know for a fact there's stuff I can build out of it. I just can't think what the hell it is. Did I just, like, hear another Ghast? No. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay. Oh. And I heard a cat, that's for sure. Oh, thanks. Give me... Oh, nuts. What do I don't care at all about flowers. Oh, damn, can I... Hang on, important step. Tell me I have some... Okay. I was kind of saving this stuff, but it's alright. I don't even care about that. Although I'm probably going to get it back, yeah. Did I? No, I did. Well, that frees up a space, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't think I can grab this stuff with, I'm reasonably certain I can't get it with a cobblestone, with a stone pickaxe. I can probably chop through it, it'll just evaporate afterward. I do have the backpack. I can, right about now, anyone watching is, you know, really timing whether I've run out my 5 minutes on stuff. My hunch would be... Is there anything down there? Is there anything up here? This stuff's all still here, so we know we're within the time limit. I don't know, maybe it is all the way down there. I got something. I have no idea what. Probably one of these. Damn, I don't see anything that I was looking for. Also, I don't really have a good way out of here. Okay, in that case, what may have happened, and I don't want this to be the case, is that it dropped the seeds I need into a fire. And if that's true, then the bug fix is simple but not easy. I just resurrect the damn thing and kill it again and get more, I think. Whatever, I don't care. Make sure I didn't land over here somewhere. Okay, this sucks. I don't know. Do I even have room to... Not really. So if I do see it, I'm going to have to make a... Well, I've got that I can get rid of easily. In fact, I'm going to... Well, it'll just land where I'll end up again. Huh. Oh, and there, that one just evaporated, so... Even if it had landed somewhere I could have found it. It's gone now. And I think it just didn't do that. It's a thing. So up. Figure out where the hell. You know, I don't even care. Just get rid of these going down. It's not like it's going to follow me out. I've got it lit up in there now, so. Well, I have more arrows than I used to have, so that's cool. Oh, it's a witch that I heard, I guess. Didn't know. Wow. Okay, that's informative. Wow, I don't know what the hell just happened. Well, I do. I was killed by Specimen 100, but that aside, I'm not clear what didn't die, what didn't happen when I get up. Come here. We have to talk about something. I don't know how much room I have in this thing. 0. That helps a lot. Gimme this. Get out. What else do I not care about? I can save that somewhere. I've got a slot for that. I don't know. I picked that up to prevent the thing from bumping back when I was riding in the cart. Huh. Well, I've got room to pick this up, and I've got a slot open for the seeds I'm looking for. And honestly, I do not ever want this thing. Stop giving it. You know, I'm just going to plant it. Can I do that? Cool. And then... Actually, I kind of wonder if that gas... Whoa, what am I thinking? If that gas... I assume it still exists. Why? Well, I'm far enough away, it might not. I can always re-trigger it if I have to. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I hear you. I'm coming to kill you. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, the up here around the corner where it reaches the end and then bounces back. I got tired of that, so I just took out that rail. Another option, I suppose, would be turning the rail off, but I'm not even sure how these are powered. I assume it's redstone torches underneath the track somewhere. Alright, you're really loud. That's why I don't like you things. There's no finding a ghast. You just know it's somewhere within a radius of like a couple dozen chunks. Yeah. Oh, you got out. Good for you. You're gonna destroy my whole base, aren't you? Because I don't like you. You got me a mushroom. And more fire, which stuff probably fell into, because that seems to be the case. Damn it. I mean, sooner or later, and possibly already, he's going to destroy the crate that I'm using to activate him in the first place. Damn. So I gotta I basically... okay, great. That's okay, I have a plan. Well, marginally. You know, it's a simple plan. I don't care. The hell is... A, where is it? B, give me that. Because I think I have a... I think these can go somewhere. Don't know if that... That I could revert to this. That's not a problem. It doesn't matter that much right now. I'm just trying to think of a way to prevent whatever he drops from catching on fire. Which, you know, you can imagine how easy that's not going to be. I could probably flood all this with water, I guess. But it would help if it were flat. Let's just see what... Maybe I can kill him while he's over the water and I'll just get to that one. Hope so, because I'm going to run out of... I can always pillar up to this, I guess. No! Now. Where in hell... I don't care. You know what I should do? Is be able to know when I get this thing. Which so far I'm not seeing anywhere. Anything I want to see? Oh, come on. All of this stuff you're dropping is ending up where I can get to it. The seeds you're supposed to drop aren't. And now I'm wondering if it's just... Maybe going to 111 got me the Ghast, but didn't get me the... didn't program it to drop the seeds. And I can't look at the command structure on the block. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I can't. I'd have to be in, like, creative mode, I think. Oh, don't do that. What? Wait. Don't do that either. I need my arrows. I am mad at you. Anyway. there's, you know, always a chance that what I'm looking for is actually up here. You'd think I'd be able to... Because that's glowstone, that's glowstone, that's glowstone. I can identify what these things are, and I don't see anything that looks like seeds. That's redstone, that's a block of some... Are seeds really small? I mean, I guess they are. Ah, hell, I don't know. Huh. Okay, this is concerning. I don't know why I'm not getting what I need. Oh yeah, well, that's a block of quartz up there, right? That I can't see at this point. Okay, let's... I have a door I sure as hell don't need. I guess I'm just going to keep triggering this damn thing until I get what I want, or it destroys everything enough that I can... you know, get it to... oh, nuts, I forgot. Having the bow ready would have been very clever at that point. Where the hell am I? And need a new sword pretty soon. And I'm out of... Well, actually, I just saw some... I think it was iron. Must have been. In that cavern that got opened up when the Ghast shot at me like the first time. There's raw iron ore in there, so... Arg. And now, of course, the damn thing is loose, which means it's not going to fall where I want it to fall if I... Arg. Shut up. You know, I'd be tempted to throw a bed down here, but I don't think I can get enough monsters away from me to... We have to be like... Oh, I don't know, 12? You have to be some number of meters in any direction away from monsters in order to sleep. So... More fire, wonderful. Like Beavis was here. Well, most of this stuff will burn out, right? See if anything's down here for me. I don't think so. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna give this one last shot and then I'm just gonna give up on it. Because, while I was looking into, you know, I found other people doing this map in videos. And they were good enough to do it in 1.11, so this wasn't even an issue. But, in getting the seeds required to advance, there was no advancement. All that happened was they got back home and, you know, to the base to talk to, what's his name, Huey, I think. I honestly don't know which direction I'm trying to go. I think maybe that one. And yeah, once you turn in the seeds for like the 40 diamonds or whatever, that's it. It's over. It doesn't matter. You broke my lever? Who breaks a lever? That's not cool. That I don't care about. So yeah, the whole, to the extent that there's a point, the point is getting 40 diamonds, which I'm pretty sure I could probably get wandering around far enough. You are simply not dropping these. There's no way of everything you're dropping. I'm out of room for glowstone dust. Mushroom again, so. Let's just not have a mushroom. I think I can get mushrooms. I think I have mushrooms. From just out in the world. I don't know what I need with glowstone dust, but I don't think I'm going to get seeds out of this guy. I assume, I guess maybe that's my flaw, that all this... Why would it... No, why would he be dropping this kind of glowstone? It's got to be blowing up sources of glowstone somewhere. It's not about that. Let me check. Okay, more rocks. And then... I got lost again. I got to start tracking which direction I'm facing. Because all of these broken blocks are all starting to look alike. Yeah, please get up. And I'm not sure this is right. I'm fairly certain it's not. Well, there's a door. I don't know if that helps me. No, there's got... Yeah, there it is. Okay. There's that steel door that I dropped. And there's just no seeds anywhere, right? I just don't know. All I can think is, yeah, I've absolutely got to get him to die over the water, which he spawns in, so that's not hard. And have him drop the stuff straight down instead of letting it catch on fire. There's iron up there. First. Oh, you... Haha. Please, please, please give me not fire. It's got to be like in this area. I just put out what, like 8 fires? Or I guess it could have landed. Does it die instantly in fire? Is there a difference? And I guess we go down here and see what we got. And given the, you know, burst of explosive explosions, there's really no, you know, I guess I can go back and watch this frame by frame, see if I see seeds falling out of the sky. But overall, there's just no guessing. I don't even know if he's actually dropping it. And I have no way of finding out. At minimum, I'd have to, I guess, you know, switch over to, well, allow, you know, switch to allow cheats, and then switch over and go creative, and then have a look at the damned command block structure bit. And then maybe figure out if something's miscoded, and then I'd have to figure out if it's miscoded for which version, because that's the problem. Every time we get a new update, it just, it's still not here anywhere, right? Hey, what if I just... Oh, you know what? I could probably eat something. I got a bit lazy because I'll just reincarnate, but I don't want to have to walk down here because I'm lazy. Hi. I'm gonna do this. I'd like it if it spread out more, but I guess it's an option. We'll see what happens. Where's my... Now what do I have for arrows? 10. Well, that's probably about what we started with, so that's cool. I don't see a lot catching on fire. That's encouraging. Any seeds? Okay, well, from that, I'm kind of thinking... By the way, I want some water. I'm kind of thinking I'm just not getting seeds out of that. I don't care anymore. So, yeah, if I did get the seeds, I could turn them in, and the reward is exactly what it is. You get some diamonds out of Huey. Is it Huey? I think it is. And that's that. You don't get anything else, really, at all. So... I don't know. We'll just go with that. I don't care. Because it's kind of, you know, if I had to cheat in order to have a look at there's no way I can look at this without creative mode, right? All right, so that's not the solution. Yeah, it's just, I mentioned this map was flawed. This is what I'm talking about. And it's absolutely, I mean, I just looked at it. It's allegedly designed for 111 here. So if it's not dropping seeds, there's no way that yeah, there's no way. I checked, no way they could have gone. Was there? I don't think there was. I'll look around for them, it doesn't matter, I'm out of time. Yeah, otherwise I've got some saplings now. Still nothing like Silk Touch. Yeah, let me, damn it. If I want to look for this stuff, just because now I'm not sure. It's a bit time critical. And a bit dark. I want, is there anywhere off to the side this thing could have gone? That would be stupid. Let me check. No. It really couldn't have gone up there. Yeah, I dare you to follow me. Oh, just get up, though. It's not like it's trapped under the water somehow or went this way. No, it's just not here. It's not happening. It's not just that it's not here now. It's the last several times I kept finding stuff and never the one thing I'm looking for. Okay. So I'm writing that off as a flaw. And the other thing isn't terribly important. I'm just, I'm actually more just curious about it myself. I might as well film it happening. I had outside, halfway tilled some of the coarse dirt to let the grass start encroaching out into the world. Or can you encroach out? What do you think about that? Why not? Escape, anyway. And last I looked at it, it was about almost halfway creeped up the mountain. And I don't know how far I have to be from it before nothing happens with it, so I'm kind of curious about it. Yeah, I don't care right now. I've got a crate here full of these. Well, not full, but enough. That'll be okay. This would be so much faster if I just died. That's probably true of anything in a really nihilistic way. Which raises the South Park debate of whether it's nihilistic or nihilistic. I say it's nihilistic because, well, it actually isn't. It just sounds way better. And outside my thing, I'm starting to question the need for these doors. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I could have just done this back at the beginning of the episode, but I've got food. I don't care. Yeah, so there's my little door. But what's funny is, oh, I don't even know. There's like a cow out there. I don't know if the cows are escaping and following the path of grass, because there's one up there. Or if the grass being out here, they're just spawning. But yeah, so basically up to about this point, I've got grass growing out into the wastelands. So there, issue solved. And this, I assume it looks... I never know quite what things look like to people who aren't colorblind. But this obviously is, to me, dirt, and that's coarse dirt. Yeah, it's got the little black specks. You can see that. So yeah, this ultimately ought to get all the way up here, and then I just ran out of hose. I kept using them up. So, beyond around this point, but you know, the home is that away. So I'll be able to, well, best thing to do would be somehow get a silk touch, pretty much anything, I don't care. You know, pickaxe, shovel, axe, whatever it is, I can use it on dirt. But I don't know where the hell to find that. So, oh, I don't know if I'm done in here just yet, so I'm going to wander back toward it. I've got beds and a place to go fishing and stuff. But I'm going to kill the episode here. We're over time again. And I guess I'll just stick in 111. This is the only map I'm really playing right now, so I can leave it in 111, and then whenever I get back to other stuff I've been working on, it'll... Wait, the opening screen when we started, you may have noticed, warned. It never used to do that. It used to, you know, stupidly, you wanted this, it's your fault, you should have thought about it. Which is true enough, but yeah, now it warns, and you know, you basically have to click. It's a little more secure than saying the text alert in Hawaii that says you're about to be nuked, to put it in perspective. And I guess that's about to change to what we have here now, so yeah, I'll get out of here and figure out what I want to do for the next episode, I guess. So I'll see you then. Bye.